After the injury, immediately, it was my brother Adam and my mom Pia, who, it was my whole family, to be fair, but it was really my mom and my brother who like took their entire lives to help me retrain and reheal this brain. And they did, I mean, everything, to bringing me dinner every single night in the rehab hospital, to Adam doing all the exercises with me, kind of a constant and endless support that I get from them. And then I was sent off, and there's no rule book or there's no guidelines of what you do because of how different every single person watching this is going to be injured from how I am. So for me, it was taking this next step of, I have a lot of different options. It's going to be really easy to go out and get super depressed and really sad. And trust me, I went through those stages. I was on an antidepressant medication and kind of went through those really tough times. And it was dark. And like growing up, I never could imagine that someone could kill themselves, to get to that place of like killing themselves. And then you have these suicidal thoughts, and it's like, maybe it would be easier not to be here on this planet and living this life. And what's the point of it all? So why don't I just kill myself? And I got there to those sad, hard, deep places of like where I couldn't understand the point of living. And like, I don't know, now I find myself in the exact opposite place of that, where I was able to get through that. And now I find myself recently married with the most beautiful wife in the world. And I have this awesome house in Vermont, and I've been able to find different ways. I'm not snowboarding. I'm not making money off snowboarding anymore, but finding these new pathways and these new things that bring me that happiness. And I don't ever believe I'll ever find that feeling that snowboarding gave me. It was like this invincible feeling where I was able to do anything. They talk about the flow state or being in the zone, and it's like I can so relate to that, because I was in the zone there for a couple years where I would think of a trick in my head and I would think of a run, and then I'd drop in and do it, and I would land it. And it was like things that I'd never done before, tricks that I'd never tried before, I was able to land. And in return, I beat Sean White, and I would like beat these guys that were at the best of the best. And it was like I was in this flow state. And then to be so opposite of that and then so depressed, it was like, it's such a crazy thing, these highs and lows that I've gone through. And now to be back in a place of such a high but a different place, I wouldn't say I've been able to find the flow state again and to get back to that place of being in that zone of where life becomes so easy and the impossible becomes possible. And it's been hard not to have that. Like, I'll be straight up honest, like that was the best experiences of my life, being in the flow state. And I feel like I've like found little touches of it where like maybe I'm playing a sport or doing something, and it's like I just keep hitting the shot, and it's just like whatever I do, it goes in. And it's like, I don't know, the flow state is a crazy place because it's so addicting. And in the documentary that was made about me, my dad talks about maybe you were addicted to snowboarding. And I used to get so mad when I saw that, because I was like, I'm not addicted to snowboarding, I just love to ride. And now it's like I was totally and completely addicted to that feeling of the flow state and being able to go up there and do whatever I want and win all this money and have everybody in the world love me. And so it's like, it's such a crazy high and low to go through. And now to be back on that high, but in such a different way, is like the most awesome thing. And I'm so proud to say that I'm not a pro snowboarder anymore. And maybe I don't have all that glitter and glam, but like where I am now, I would never change it for anything.